Hi there. This is CJ Miller. I'm in Shreveport, Louisiana, across the Red River from beautiful Bossier City, Louisiana. I did a little work on the canvas in a couple of days. And what I decided when I got home today, this evening, I decided I did not like some of the detailing that I had put on this building. I felt like it took it a little too far away from um, um, what looks like in the source. In some places, some of the detailing works, like putting a little bit of the brick detailing. Well, when it dried as a yellow that was too strong. So I decided to tame that down a little bit. I also decided to go in and kind of give a little bit more definition and a smoother texture to this um, closer most uh, wall, this foremost uh, angle of the building that we're going to be looking at, um, and to also like scale down the the. I was trying to create too solid of a continuity, and that's not the way these buildings look anyway. Some of them have like windows that are like all in a line, and then some of them maybe the windows are not. You know what I mean? It's all one building, but it's very creative architecture. Like there's on the outside there's brick, and then some of it is not brick. You know, some of it is smooth and flat, and some of it is brick, and some of it is darkly colored and textured, while some is not. And also, while some of the facade is not, I should say, some of the outside. Um, so there's a great variation in the look, so that it doesn't all because it's a large um, apartment complex where I live. You know what I mean? There's like six huge monumental giant buildings, and if they didn't do that, then it would look like just one big giant cement wall or something. So they have to get a little creative uh, visually for the neighborhood and for So um, I went back to plain basic here on this particular bit. Now I know that I'm going to explore and play with a little bit more. I'll do some more things, but it was just one of those things where I got home and what was happening when I looked at it was like, feel I feel looking at this like I went a step too far, you know, and so I decided to like kind of tone it down just a little bit. And the big thing is, they're meant to look like buildings. It's not meant to look like a big, huge, hot scribbling mess. There's a little balance that I have to work on, but yeah. So the brick part, I wanted to kind of climb up this wall here, but start about halfway here, because that's what some of the architecture of these buildings look like, you know. And there again, it doesn't have to be super defined. It just has to be represented. So that's what I've done here. That's the big change here. Uh, and I'll do a little something with this so it doesn't look like a great big giant ice cube. I'll have to put some sort of definition on it. Uh, there again, it looks a little cubical, like a cube, actually, right now, the dimension of it. And so I may, now that it says sometimes when the paint is here and I'm seeing through the paint and it's not dried yet and I'm seeing the different layers and it looks a little different. And then when it does dry, it's like, holy cow, you know? So I'm not like entirely unsatisfied with that result, but it looks a little bit cold as compared to some of the others structures, you know? Like this looks cold against the red brick of this in the back, you know? So, and I'm not finished with the, you know, definition and buildings in the background either. You know, this is a townscape or a cityscape that I'm building from a certain perspective. So, um, yeah, I want it to look Nice. It is something that I'm intending to hang on my wall. And so I don't want it to look like something a 2 year old scribbled on. Although I do want a certain blurriness or murkiness for the effect that I'm working with, you know. So, anyway, I love you guys. Uh, Truly, take care of yourselves. Love and light. Peace. Good night.